Yeah, yeah, yes sir, you already know who it is. It's your boy LKJIMMY. Thank you for joining me in my channel. I hope everybody's blessed and highly favored. Without further ado, you know we don't do too much talking when it comes to the intros. We are in Native Instruments Maschine, and I'm gonna teach you guys my method to mold different sounds and different drum patterns, so unique sounds from different kits, and bring them into one group. And that's very essential and very creative because all of these kits inside of Native Instruments, for example, this rhythm source kit is where we got a lot of the first initial drums, but we also wanted to mold that and make it a little bit more hip hop. So we got some drums from Sacred Futures as well, and I think it was Sacred Futures, but either way, you pick multiple drum kits that don't have to be in the same expansion. And you can do this with any kit, any drum sound at anywhere. You can just mold these kits by utilizing your groups as a sketchboard. We're gonna call them sketch buses, and utilizing these sketch buses and bringing them into one final bus, and that's gonna be our drum group. So our drum group slash bus. So let's get into it. I'm gonna show you guys what I mean. So for example, we'll come right here to this kit right here. This is a concrete remix concrete kit out of Rhythm Source right here. So this is a drum and bass kit that's super dope. So we got this pattern right here. Hey, so what I'm gonna do is, you can do this two ways. You can put it in group, and we're gonna create this drum bus right here. Drum bus. So if I have this in group and I bring this into a wave, it is going to mix all of these sounds in this group to one file. What I mean, boom, we grab that. Now we solo this drum group, right? Perfect. Okay. I like that. And I'm going to show you guys something else at the end of it, right? So boom. So now let's come to this kit right here. This is another kit out of Rhythm Source that sounds just as good, right? So the same type of pattern essentially, but it gives it a little bit more texture. So what I can do is, and honestly, you can do this two ways right here. So sometimes if you want to get just a couple of kits, like one or two kits, you might not need, you might only need one drum bus, right? But essentially, if you want to get crazy, you can call this your mix group. Your mix group is going to be a central location that you take all of these other loops and you mix them together. You don't know what I mean yet? Check me out. So say I wanted to grab this group right here, mix this group down, and take this into the mix group, right? So now I have two patterns in this mix group. But say I don't need to utilize them together. I want them to be meshed. I mean, separately. I don't need to split them up. I want this sound to be utilized as one sound, because we're layering these drums together, right? That's when I would utilize my mix bus, and we would create the final drum bus right here. So we can name this the final drum bus. I'm gonna try to keep this under 5 minutes, honestly. So this final drum bus now, I can take that a step further. Mix this drum bus mix these two sounds, right? These two loops into one sound. And that'll give us what? A hard hitting pattern. So you guys, I hope you guys heard that. So this is one solo. Sounds good. This is the other one solo. This is together. And that's what we have right here. Okay, so let's see what else we got, right? So we got the Hallelujah kit, right? So in this Hallelujah kit, it's inside of Sacred, it's not inside of Sacred Features, it's inside of Rhythm Source as well. I just wanted this one part right here. This is all I wanted. And I did put some processing on there. I put about 4 freaking choruses because I wanted to sit in the back, and I put a delay. And did I put 4 choruses? 1, 2, 3. 3 choruses and a limiter right there, right? So, and that was just a limiter that they had on it already, right? So super simple. Now I know I don't need to mix this too crazy. I know I don't need to layer this with anything. So I could just grab this and send it to my drum group, right? So now we got this. This is what we have so far. Let's go to 8, right? We're gonna start from 4 though. Let's listen. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? All right, so now we have that. So let's go to our Skeptic kit, and this is where I think we did a little bit more hip hop, right? So personally, this is a personal preference. I got a decap drum right here, right? So this is my personal preference. Now I would bring it into sound, and because I want my kick to be by itself. When I mix my kicks, I know that I am going to be mixing that separately. I want full control of my kit. These other drums right here, and this is for my mix. So if you need full control of your sample, your kick, your snare, etc., then bring it into sound and do that same method and put it into drums, right? So I know that my kick is right here. I think this is my kick, right? So this is my kick. Boom. This is my drum loop. Boom. And this is my snare FX. Not FC, because we don't know what that stands for. FX. Boom. Right? So now, let's listen. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We're under 6 minutes right now. So let's say we need this snare, right? And this snare. All right, so now we can bring it into group because we know these two sounds need to be utilized together. And this is how we're building our own unique drums and own unique snare patterns and drum patterns. So now we have this in group, as you can see right here. We hit this button right here to hit it down as a wave, and we're going to bring it to our drum group, right? So now we should name this snare. Boom. So now let's listen to this final drum bus right here, right? Okay, that sounds good. So essentially, I could go in here and delete these kits. And this is what I do sometimes. I don't know if it's the best method because you might need it in the back, you know what I'm saying, in the back end. But I don't be really running into that issue where I need it. And I like simple projects inside a Maschine. So now I have my... See what we did, man. We created a great drum track right there. That's a great fire full drum track. We utilized layering. This is our mix group that we needed. I showed you guys. Make sure you guys utilize your mix group to build that as a source. So utilize your mix group as a source and a central location to throw in loops, right? To layer loops, to effects loops. So for example, if I wanted to throw effects on this group right here, and maybe as an intro, I wanted to throw on this is a cool plugin from Native Instruments. It's called Cabinet, and it gives it this kind of back sound. Look, man, look, my camera died, but it's all good. I'm gonna keep pressing on, right? Because this is the end of the video. So look. So say I wanted this same group that I already mixed down. Boom, we throw that in the drum bus group, and now we also have this as drum loop FX, right? So what I just did, we utilized this central mix bus location as an effects bus or effects group. If you throw things in here, you want to just throw a quick effect on it, either as a group or a sound. And if it was a sound, we would just solo this, and then boom, if I'm going too fast, hit the comments. But trust me, this is a fire method. So look, man, I ain't even gonna keep talking. That's it right there. If you guys got any questions for me, tap in at LKJIMMY on IG. Hit me in the DMs, hit me in the comments. Make sure y'all be blessed, highly favored, man. Peace. Love you guys.